Hi Pisces, let's do a collective reading for you today and see what you need to be aware of. Today is Thursday, the 25th of September, 2025. But whenever you watch the videos, when you're supposed to receive the messages. Also, Pisces, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, as this is a Pisces collective. Pisces. Let's see what you need to be aware of today. So you have imprisonment. Privileged lady. Family room. Change. To me here, Pisces, you could be someone, you could be this privileged lady. If this is not you, this is somebody else. But I feel they're feeling imprisoned about something, okay? About a situation they are in. You've got family room here also. This could be someone that is stuck in a position. They could be helping somebody. They could be in a relationship. To me, this privileged lady is, you know, looking at that family room, but it's like she can't go any further. But I feel here there's a change. You've got change on the back of the deck. So I feel this is changing up, okay? So whether this is something to do with work, you know, you may be spreading your wings. You may be traveling for work. Let's see what you need to be aware of today, Pisces. Recent past, you've got the Knight of Coins. You then have the Nine of Spikes. So the spikes are the swords. You then have the King of Coins. In your current energy, you have the Three of Spikes. The Seven of Hearts. The Empress. In your future energy, you've got the Page of Spikes. You then have the Wisdom King, which is the Lovers. And the King of Hearts. On the back of the deck, you've got the Knight of Spikes and the Nine of Hearts, which is the Nine of Cups. Okay. Pisces, we'll just give your clarifiers a shuffle, then we'll get started. Thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video. Give the video a hype. That'll help my channel. Okay, Pisces. Tell us about this Knight of Coins for Pisces today. The Nine of Wands. So to me here in the recent past for you, Pisces, there's this moving slow. But you're moving slow because you were thinking about the future. You're thinking about the long term. You've also got the Nine of Wands, so the wounded warrior. We all know that message with the Nine of Wands is to keep going. So there's something here that Divine wants you to keep going with. I feel like you're really studying it and looking at it as to why there's not much movement. You're trying to see what you could do next. To me here, you're being strong. So something may not be working out the way you want it to, as to why you may need to do things a little different to see what sticks. So there is this going back to the drawing board. Tell us about the Nine of Spikes. You have the Eight of Swords. So you could be waiting for something here, waiting for something to happen, waiting for somebody. The stagnancy and not actually taking action here, Pisces, is what's leaving you imprisoned in the mind, leaving you in a never-ending nightmare. Looking at the probabilities of what this could be achieved, I think it's just time to get to work. But you are doing that. You're realizing that. You're realizing that stagnancy, or not actually putting in any effort, waiting for answers to come to you before you actually start something here, is not going to get you any further. I feel like you need to jump in, and that's what you've done. So let's have a look at this King of Coins. So the King of Coins, you've got the Two of Pentacles. Making a choice. See, there's something here that you're doing that you're achieving, okay? And you're loyal to it because you know you're achieving it. It's something that, it's not everything you desire with the King of Coins. You're loyal to it, but I feel like there needs to be this change, this difference. And I see you doing it. You're making a decision. You were juggling whether or not to do this, but it is the right choice here, Pisces. It's something that Divine wants you to aim for. I feel like this could bring in more stability into your life. It's a new direction, okay? So I feel like you're stepping out of your comfort zone, okay? You're going to try it. So let's have a look now in your current energy. You've got the Three of Spikes. What is this Three of Spikes? The Sun. So in the current energy, there's a divine connection, whether this is with an actual person here, Pisces, or it's with the divine. There could have been something that you've tried in the past too that hasn't worked out. You're rising from the ashes. Okay, so there's been some type of misfortune, and you do have the Three of Spikes there. And now you're rising from that situation, and I feel like you focusing on this new path is pushing you into healing, is pushing you into happiness, is pushing you into the sun, into clarity. But I see whatever you're doing, this divine connection that you have, I feel with the divine, Leo energy with the sun, is healing your heart. It's healing you. It's like you're transforming into the phoenix. It's like you got burnt, but you've grown from that, and you're about to take off. What is the Seven of Hearts? There's something about flying away. Movement, transportation, transformation. It's like you've grown these wings here, Pisces, and it's time to move. To me, you were looking at that situation with rose-colored glasses. You were deceived, but I feel like You still hold on even though you were deceived. But I feel like now you're choosing a new option, you're choosing a new idea. With the Ten of Swords, this is a blessing in disguise. Whatever mishap happened, it's bringing you back to the drawing board here, Pisces, and it's bringing you back on the right path. So I see you grabbing that opportunity, whatever that opportunity is now, and you're running with it because you've got the Empress, Taurus energy. Tell us about the Empress. You have the Nine of Swords. So yeah, there is something about sitting in that stagnancy. Being in stagnancy is leaving you imprisoned. There's something that you're breaking out of. You're breaking free from somebody that tried to leave you stuck in a situation. To me, you're free of that. And Taurus energy could be significant here, Pisces, but you're moving out of the nightmare. And you're moving towards success. You know, the Empress, she just waves her wand and the crop appears. So I feel like you've grown these wings to fly away from that situation. To get out of that situation, you're transforming through all these challenges in your life. And you're the mother. No matter what sex you are, you're someone that's very nurturing and caring, and there's someone here that saw who you were and they wanted to keep it all to themselves. They wanted to capture it. But something's happened. I feel like you've let go. There's this freeing energy. And now there's a new idea on your mind, okay? There's something new that you are focused on. I feel like for a lot of you, it is something you're working on. Let's have a look at the Page of Spikes. This is in your future energy. You have the Eight of Cups. So this is something different for you. Okay, in the future, you're in search for your treasure. Okay, so whatever your treasure is, you realize that wasn't a treasure and you're going out in search for it. Okay, so whatever your treasure is, if you're looking for love, if you're actually looking for stability or abundance here, Pisces, you're on the move. Okay, you have an idea that you want to bring into fruition, so off you go. Okay, there's another journey ahead. The Pirate, it's like, yeah, you're on a quest. A lot of you could be on an emotional quest, looking for love. Tell us about the Wisdom King. What is this Wisdom King? You have the Four of Wands, okay? So making this choice, you know, with the Wisdom King there, Gemini energy, making the choice to walk towards completing a task here. There's something that you're trying to complete. To me, it's like you're this fairy. You are using your wand to work your magic on these flowers. Okay, and look at these flowers. They're absolutely gorgeous. There's beautiful colors everywhere. So 1111, you're on the right track. I feel like you are on a quest here in the future, looking for what you want. It's like a new cycle. You could be meeting up with an earth sign in the future. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. but I see you getting to work. Okay, and this is the right choice. To me, there's some type of success coming towards you. What is the King of Hearts? The Three of Cups. So I feel like here you're on a quest for your happiness. You're on a quest for the goal that you're looking for. And I see you doing a lot of work here. I see in the future that there could be a celebration coming for the work that you are doing. You know, the Three of Cups is a celebration with your coven. You could also be returning to something. But I feel here you will be going on an adventure, and I feel with the King of Hearts, someone that's in control of his emotions. I feel here as you move on this new journey, on this new cycle, Pisces, there's something that you're doing, there's something that you're making. It's going to lead to a lot of happiness, and I don't feel it's got anything to do with emotion. You're brewing up a spell in the cauldron. Something that you're devoted to. And I feel like, you know, you could be supporting family. To me, I see a celebration. Tell us more about this Three of Cups. The Hanged Man. So I feel you look at this whole situation here, Pisces, completely different. I feel like you being stuck in that position there in the recent past, you know, everything happens for a reason. To see this completely different, to see these toxic energies completely different, to see a position that you're in completely different. Somebody had a plan. You had like rose-colored glasses on that you didn't see this, but now you see that, I don't know, people were trying to manipulate you. Now you're making your own cauldron. I just see a lot of good things coming, Pisces, in the future. You're making the right choices. Let's have a look at this Knight of Spikes. What is the Knight of Spikes? So this is for what you don't see. You've got the Three of Coins. Yeah, I thought it was somebody. What you don't see here is there is a younger energy approaching you. This is somebody wanting to collaborate. This could be collaboration in love. They're coming in quickly. I don't think you know this is coming in at all. And then you've got the Ace of Spikes, so the Ace of Swords. They're coming in with communication. Fast. They're wanting to move something really quick, multiply something, whether it's got to do with love. You know, rabbits represent multiplying, fertility. It's something you need to consider. And you've got the Fool. Yeah, this is someone new. And that Page energy. I feel like there's an age difference between you and them, but they're coming in with good news. Okay, something that's going to lift you up. And it's communication about a truth, about starting something here. What is the Nine of Hearts? And I feel like it could be just what you're looking for, but I feel like you've put it a bit on the back burner because you are focused more on stability right now. What is the Nine of Hearts? It's something that you've wished for. It's a wish fulfillment. With the Four of Hearts here, it's like an opportunity that's not to be missed. Tell us more about this Four of Hearts. I feel like this is somebody that you know, okay? And there's been no communication, but they're coming forwards. The King of Wands could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They don't have to be masculine either here, Pisces. Someone that's on their path, someone that is protected on their path. They could be someone that's creative. Tell us more about this King of Scepters. Right now, they're making a decision. And you've also got the Queen of Coins. This person could be a parent. They could have somebody in their life here that they're trying to make a decision about. You know, they could be in a relationship. They could even be working with somebody here, but I feel like that's closing out. So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here and supporting the channel. If you're looking for love readings, I now have my other channel. It's called the Prismatic Tarot. So if you want to support my channel and support me, that would be absolutely amazing. I love you all so much. All these readings are for the collective. On that channel, there will be all zodiac sign readings for love. But I love you all so much. Thank you all for being here. Have a great day, but I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.